Hello, and welcome to my Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone, the Iris von Everec's Greatest Fear boss fight guide on Death March difficulty. I decided to make this guide because I've been struggling with this boss way too much, I feel, for what it should be, and maybe other people are too. So quickly going over to look at my gear, I'm showing that I'm wearing the Wolf School gear that that you can wear Mastercrafted at level 34. And I'm a level 36, as you can see. This is my first playthrough going through the Hearts of Stone expansion, so I didn't New Game Plus it. And I'm showing my potions. I'm really just using some starter stuff. Real quick, I'm looking at my skills, and I don't have any. I'm just showing that I don't have any skill line very far. They're all just kind of in the middle. So if you're wondering if you needed to be just maxed out in one area or another, I beat this boss. I've beaten every boss up to this point. Really no trouble with how I play. So skipping the cutscene, we don't need to watch that. Not really important. So first thing you want to do when this boss fight starts is you want to get back to this back area, because see that all those other shadows are forms of the other parts of the boss fight. Because he's more than just one you have to fight. But if you hit those while you're fighting him, they'll stand up. If you get one over here, you can fight him one at a time. So he's going to come over, get your potions ready for your stamina regen and your extra damage, and get your health potion ready again. Now you're going to want to keep a shield up, because this guy can one-hit you with a lot of attacks. Now the main strategy here is the sidestep to the left, obviously, is really the biggest strategy. You want to sidestep to the left, and when he misses, get a few swings in, and sidestep again. As you can see there, a good strategy I found with these guys, if you can get skilled enough to pull it off, if you get 3 hits in quick succession on these guys, they'll try to do a scream like that. And if you know you got 3 hits coming, instantly just step to the left, he'll miss his scream attack, and then you get like 3 more hits. So you can get 6 hits quickly on one of these guys if you're fast enough. So really the strategies here is, I believe this or the next one is the last one that does this, but then they'll start like jumping at you with red blades, and that's when it becomes tough because they can one-shot you with those. So you just want to keep on your toes, because this guy is one mistake this guy can get you. Like you want to keep yourself open. As you can see, I try to keep myself away from corners, because if you get yourself trapped in a corner, he can get a few quick hits on you, and it's all over. And so you just want to try to keep open, keep sidestepping, and it's all about rhythm. As you notice, I keep sidestepping to the left because I just feel more comfortable that way. I don't really go to the right very often. I don't know why that is. I just feel like I make more mistakes when I do that. And he's killed me like 30 times, so I was done doing that. So I just kept going to the left. So you just want to keep up on him. As you can see, I wrecked that one with the shout strategy that he just kept coming at me with that. And you just want to keep on him, because it's not too difficult as long as you do this. Just watch out for when his blade turns red. That's the biggest thing. That's one-shotted me many times trying to do this. He comes at you like that. I tried rolling. I tried sidestepping every jump because he wasn't close enough. And that's the biggest thing you have to worry about, is that attack. He'll do his little sword spins. I believe it's the one after this. He becomes even closer to the actual boss fight you fought in the beginning against this guy, where he'll start blocking a ton, and you'll have to keep sidestepping behind him. But for now, he's just going to take it like a champ. So you just want to try to keep him centered and keep going to the left. And at this point, you're getting near the home stretch. It doesn't seem difficult to watch, but this guy killed me a ton. It's definitely something where you just have to figure out his rhythms, because that attack right there, it's just cheap. The Hearts of Stone is really, really good expansion, and I've beat all the game already on Death March before this came out. And I just felt like I needed to make a guide for this guy, because he was the first one who really I struggled against. Honestly, there's been the hardest boss fights in the game so far have been this expansion, but this guy especially spanked me around for a while. I don't know what it was about him. I think they were all fun up to this point as well. If you made it this far, you just fought the Caretaker, which was an awesome boss fight and was challenging. This guy just feels cheap. One-hit deaths are just not fun, and I just didn't enjoy this boss fight. It's probably the only boss fight I haven't enjoyed in The Witcher 3 so far, but I think Hearthstone, other than this, has been just incredible. But yeah, as you can see on the fight though, he's blocking a bunch now. So really the strategy at this point is you just want to, you can try to stand still for a second, to try to let him bait him into an attack so you can sidestep behind him and hit him. I just keep sidestepping the whole time, really, just to try to get behind him and get a critical, because I don't even want to take the chance to let him hit me if I can avoid it. So I try to be quick on him. That might be my own undoing, making the fight go longer. But right there, I kissed death right in the face, trying to switch my potions around to drink another one. Well, that guy I just dodged a single shot. So coming down to his final one, I run at him because I'm trying to avoid getting hit by that. Because my biggest fear is when you're really far away, as you saw earlier, I jumped instead of doing a sidestep. And I don't want to just start jogging or something and then hit me with that, which has happened a few times because I've been so far away that the game doesn't realize I'm in combat. Yeah, you gotta be careful. He's gonna try a lot of those tricky red blade attacks now that he's on his last life. Just keep him in the center. As just the same strategy. Don't get yourself against the wall. Keep your shield up and just keep sidestepping to however you feel comfortable with your rhythm. And this guy really isn't as difficult as he seems. He just punishes people who make mistakes, I guess. I mean, he punished me many a times until I figured it out. On Death March, just felt like a very Dark Souls-esque boss fight to me, just because of how many times I had to replay it. Loading screens in the Xbox One did not help this case. I felt like I spent half the time watching the loading bar. It's really freaking slow for some reason right now in this game to load just your autosave. But yeah, this is just about the end of this boss fight, as it is right there. So I hope this guide helped people who are struggling with this boss, and I hope it helps you enjoy the rest of the Hearts of Stone expansion, because it's awesome. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, or just see more of my odd videos, subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.